curious once they hear from him.
I've got some going. I don't actually feel good. I really do. I just sound good. And I'm pretty sure that the only reason why I feel good is because of the way Eric handled the whole situation, starting Wednesday. He was Johnny on the spot. Wouldn't take no for an answer. Made me take 4 or 5 hot showers a day just to curb this thing, you know. And I'm sitting here because of that foresight. He's an awesome guy. Consider him my closest friend. So, you guys want me to keep going, or is that enough? Oh, I want more.
I accept that honor only if he takes me musky fishing.
Absolutely not.
We resented that disclaimer.
He's been at my musky spot since the day he found out I knew how to catch them. I've got 14 fish over 48 inches. I've got 7 fish over 50. That's considered the Grand Puma in muskie language. You could fish your entire life and never catch a fish over 40 inches your whole life. I don't know what it is. I just blow that whistle and they jump in the boat. I'll give you a secret. It's nothing to do with the fish. It has to do with the weather. It has to do with the moon. Because any fish will jump in the boat given the right conditions. And those big fish, you don't even know they exist. You don't even know they exist. You go to a city lake where I'm from and I show you a city lake, you're going to say, ha ha ha, there's a 50-pound muskie in here? It's like a big farmer's pond. Really? Uh-huh. But you got to be out there at the right time. So such a time came upon me one day, 4:30 in the morning, I'm checking weather. Oh, I'm like, this is a big fish day. I got cold front winds coming in from the north, had a hot streak all August, blowing, you know, hot air, and all of a sudden we got north coming in. I got winds out of the north. It's going to be choppy and rainy, and no one's going to be on the lake today. That's a big fish day. So I call my buddy up at 4:30 in the morning. Hey, get out of bed, meet me at the dock. He goes, are you kidding me? No, I'm not. Today's a big fish day. So he met me at this particular lake, at this particular dock, threw him in the boat, and we went out fishing. Caught a 40, a 39, and a 42 just right away. Boom, boom, boom. And I don't even take pictures of us. Throw them right back. And then my phone rang. So I had to put the boat in gear, and I said, throw your lure over the water, and I'll just throw you around on the phone. 5 in the morning, a nuclear plant calls me. Mr. Edwards, we want to know if you have this motor, we have the motor, we have an issue, da 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 da. And I'm sitting there on the phone because they can't hear the boat noise, you know. Don't want to make it look like I'm not in the office. And all of a sudden my buddy goes, Rourke, get off the phone. Shh, on the phone's a customer. Shh. And then he goes, no, get off the phone. Steve, they all feel big, all right? And I just let 3 go. They all hit like a ton of bricks. Just reel it in. I'll get the net when it gets to the boat. Shh. Yeah, I'm talking to him and talking to him, and all of a sudden this fish swims by the boat. It's the biggest fish in the lake. Oh, crap, Steve, you got Grandpa. You're the biggest fish in the lake. You gotta go. Hung up on my customer. I'm grabbing the net, and I'm like, dude, I'm not even gonna guess how big this fish is. So we net this fish. And my buddy Steve, it was his first fish. You know, talk about lucky. 53.5 inches. This is just Goliath. This is Grandpa. 45 pounds. So I lift this fish out of the net. I'm like, Steve, wait till you feel the mass of this fish. So we take some pictures, let it go, and some old man came kind of boating over towards us. He just kind of saw this fish we were holding up in the boat for the pictures. And he's kind of hanging out by the boat, and I could see he was kind of frothing his chops, because we're going to let this fish go. And I'm thinking, I'm not letting that fish out of my sight until that fish goes underwater, because I know what that guy's going to do. He's probably going to try to net it. And it finally swam under, and about 6 months later, in the middle of winter, someone said they speared a 53.5 inch muskie. I said, oh, there goes our fish. So when you legally speared It's illegal to spear a muskie. But they were so proud of the size, they brought it around town bragging to everybody, and the DNR picked it up. And he sliced it up into tuna and fined the guy. And, oh well, that's my fish story, one of them. So, all right, we'll continue. What did I ask you to remind me of?
The island.
The island. Let's pretend we're all stuck on an island and a UFO comes and says, tell you what, we'll let you off the island if you survive. And for every month you survive, we'll give you a silver coin. I don't know how that's going to help us. We've got to survive. So we survive. UFO keeps dropping off silver coins every month. And a year goes by, the UFO comes by and says, tell you what, we're not going to give you silver coins anymore, but if you survive another year, we'll keep giving you, what we're going to do is we're going to give you certificates of title to silver coins. I don't know how that's going to help us, but we continue to survive. And we go another year, and all of us got these silver coins from the one year, and then we got these certificates of title from the other year. Then the UFO shows up and says, okay, I tell you what, you survive this year, we'll give you a certificate to your certificate of title. Sounds fair. Don't know how that means anything to us on the island, but we start collecting these certificates, and we have children, and we grow up, and our children, all they see are these certificates. And then the UFO comes and says, well, what we're going to do now is just give you certificates to your certificates to your certificates of title to your silver coins. We're like, are there like silver coins really for the certificates that we have? No. But when are you going to redeem your certificates? Never. Because you're lost on the island. You don't have status. So you're never going to redeem those certificates, that land title. You follow the story? They don't have to prepare. They don't have to prepare for 350 million people showing up. They only have to prepare for 5, 11, maybe 8 a month. Somebody told me a surprising story. Said that the banker would open up private accounts for other private citizens, like 11 inside of a few years. I'm like, I'm shocked that number even exists. Really? Someone's out there as private citizens? What do you want to bet you know who these people are? I'm only speculating. Roman Catholic, maybe? Jesuits, maybe? Fresh out of Georgetown University, maybe? Attorneys who just made senior partner and they were given the true knowledge? Maybe? I'm only speculating. I'm asking the question. I don't know. Okay. If you go to G, oh, there was another point to that story, the UFO too. All those other certificates is what Pomeroy calls shadow titles. They don't represent anything, but you've got to trace their chain. So the actual certificate itself is a shadow title. It's called a derivation, a derivative. It's linked to something. You just don't know what. Some of you might have researched QSIP numbers.
Otherwise, it'd be fraud.
QSIP numbers, yeah. There's no fraud here. They just keep doing derivative titles. So they're shadow titles. In equity, all the shadow titles are extinguished. And what you're going to find out is you've only held shadow titles your whole life. Everything you've had has been a shadow title. Naked, shadow, title to nothing. Yes, sir?
They call it color